Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Explainer. Today we're laying down the groundwork and looking at the foundation for growth, the essential SEO audit. Let's just jump right in. Okay, let's dive into this. Have you ever spent days, or let's be real, maybe even weeks, crafting just the absolute perfect piece of content? You polish every single word, you finally hit publish, you share it out to the world, and then crickets. Literally nothing. So why isn't your best, most valuable content ranking? It's honestly one of the most frustrating pain points out there. You're pouring your heart and all your hard work into something amazing, but it just feels like it's locked away in a vault where nobody can see it. Well, here's the harsh truth, straight from our source material today. It's incredibly simple, but man, is it frustrating. Search engines can't discover it. That's it. That's the invisible barrier right there. You could literally have a total masterpiece of an article sitting on your server, but if search engines are blind to it, it effectively doesn't exist. They can't find it, they definitely can't understand it, and because of that, there's just no way they're going to show it to your potential audience.
Which brings us to the absolutely crucial first step. Listen, before you start creating even more content, before you go crazy with link building, and long before you drop a single dime on flashy marketing campaigns, there is one mandatory piece of groundwork. You cannot skip this: the SEO audit. If you bypass this step, everything else you do, all those brilliant creative strategies, are being built on a totally unstable foundation.
Our source text uses this brilliant analogy, and I just love it. Think of an SEO audit as a health checkup for your website. It makes so much sense, right? Just like a person, your website might look completely fine on the outside. Maybe the design is gorgeous, but it could be suffering from some serious hidden symptoms beneath the surface. I mean, you wouldn't run a marathon without knowing your heart is healthy, would you? Well, an SEO audit is exactly that, a proper, comprehensive diagnostic checkup to figure out exactly what's ailing your site so you can actually fix it. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the contrast. If you skip this audit, it leads directly to those invisible content problems and massive crawling roadblocks we were just talking about. It's basically like driving down the highway with a blindfold on. But taking the time for this health checkup, that unlocks some crystal clear preventative benefits. You proactively uncover all those messy technical issues before they completely tank your traffic. And the best part? As a direct result of fixing those issues, you actually improve the whole user experience for your human visitors too. It's a total win-win.
So, that begs the question: what exactly are we diagnosing under the hood here? When we talk about finding technical issues, what are the actual, literal, moving parts we need to look at? It's not magic, it's mechanics. Let's pop the hood and take a really detailed look at the specific diagnostics our source tells us to measure.
All right, the source outlines 9 specific vital signs for a proper checkup. Let's walk through them. First up, the raw technical foundation, your website's crawlability and the indexability of its pages. Basically, can the bots even get in the front door? Then we look at what's guiding them, your XML sitemap and robots.txt. Think of those as the maps and traffic lights. Next, we check the user experience vital signs. That's site speed, performance, and mobile friendliness. If your site is sluggish or breaks on an iPhone, yeah, that's a massive red flag today. After that, we diagnose structural integrity. We're talking broken links and your internal linking structure. Are your pathways clear, or are bots just hitting dead ends? Finally, we look at the content signals themselves, your meta titles, descriptions, and overall content relevance. Every single one of these 9 factors is an absolute vital sign for your site's health.
So, the crucial point is this. You could be a world-class writer or an undisputed industry thought leader, but if those 9 vital signs aren't healthy, your best content is just not going to rank. Take a second to let that sink in. All of that brilliant creative work, all those hours drafting and editing, it is completely 100% dependent on this underlying technical structure functioning exactly the way it's supposed to.
And we really need to be clear about something here. This is not a one-and-done, set it and forget it kind of deal. Actually, scratch that. It's the exact opposite. The internet changes, your website updates, plugins suddenly break for no reason, and new pages get added all the time. Regular audits would ensure search engine crawlers can efficiently access your site over the long haul. Again, think of it like a routine physical. You get your annual checkup to catch issues early, right? Regular SEO audits do the exact same thing. They keep those essential pathways totally clear for the search engines day in and day out. And this brilliantly illustrates the straightforward chronological formula for success laid out in our source. It's just beautifully simple and undeniably powerful. Let's trace it. Step 1. Run the SEO audit to get your baseline. Step 2. Fix the specific issues you just uncovered. And what happens next? Step 3.
You get better, way more efficient crawling from the search engines. And because they can crawl better, step 4 naturally kicks in, better indexing of your pages into their database. And the ultimate payoff for all of this? Step 5, better rankings. It's a literal chain reaction. You diagnose, you treat the symptoms, and the health and visibility of your website absolutely skyrockets.
Which leaves us with one final, incredibly important question to chew on today. Is your website overdue for a health checkup? If you've been pouring your soul into your digital presence, creating these amazing resources, but maybe neglecting that foundational diagnostic, well, now is the time to act. Don't let your absolute best work stay hidden in the shadows. Run the audit, clear out those invisible roadblocks, and give your website the foundation for growth it truly deserves.